Hey everyone! So welcome to today's episode, which is focusing on what's in my AmiAmi shopping cart, which is actually in my bookmarks because AmiAmi's shopping cart doesn't save between different devices. So I was looking at this on my phone and my computer in separate ways, and I had to just dump the stuff into bookmarks so it would all be there so I could actually tell you what's in there. Arvin, just a heads up, I am going to swear because I know I usually don't do that. And I know I have some underage viewers here, so I don't want to be swearing and have their parent be listening accidentally. But what the hell was I thinking the night I was doing this? There is so much stuff in here that it's literally $1,000 of just stuff I was putting in my cart. Now, I did not check out with all this. I only got a few figures, and mainly it was because I found the colorful Nino figure I was looking for, which is this one, which I'm really excited about because it's that Crane exclusive one, and on eBay people are selling her for $90, and Coralful's a really nice price figure line, but I don't need her for $90. So in my Manic shopping episode, we're going to start first with what I actually ordered, which is Nino and Itsuki vacation clear files. Thankfully, those are pretty cheap, so that's not a problem. They're also disgustingly cute. Oh, and I also got the Miku one. So I got those 3 clear files. Pretty cute and cheap, so okay. And then I got 2 Ichiban Kuji figures, which are $8 each. And they're pretty much new for Itsuki and Nino, so okay. A $5 prize figure for Itsuki. It's the renewal version. Also okay. And then there's that Nino again. And then also in the Manic episode, I ordered, I don't even know what this girl's from, but it's a Nendroid Petite, which I absolutely love Nendroid Petites, and she's disgustingly cute and sealed and really cheap. So I went with it. And then the other thing is I have the Token Rambu Petite Nendroid, so I ordered this because it's $5 again. That has the special alternate bases. And if I actually have that packet somewhere, and I just didn't remember, I guess I have a backup. Or I'll just be selling it. And then I was really excited to find this is the Utano Prince Sama Nendroid Petite blind box display, which I guess was an Anime Shop online exclusive. I didn't realize that. I have one Nendroid Petite because I bought it at a con, or someone gifted it to me after they came back from a con. But I'm missing the rest of the set, and the secret is Nanami, who I really love. So I'm super excited to finally have a little chibi figure of her, because I never can find her figures. I ran on eBay, and I just don't really feel like getting them off eBay when I can't see them in person. So first up is this Maid Saber. She's super cute. I'm not really sure why there's 2 different versions of her, but this is the version that I have in my shopping cart. And it's pretty affordable, and once again sealed from the pre-owned section, so I'm really eyeing her, but obviously I can't get everything, so that's why we're here talking about it instead of me going bankrupt. Another really nice figure I'm eyeing is the Izo, which is one of 2 pieces of merchandise he has. I guess 3. Which is actually not a bad price. It's also sealed once again. So I also really like his voice actor, so that was another reason why I was eyeing it, because I just kind of like that character, and I did grail him in game. So not that I really need more Fate merchandise. Continuing the Fate theme though, regardless, is the 1/4 scale Bunnyska Hawk. Which I know there's a re-release coming out, but this one's a pre-owned that has some sun damage, I think, on the back of her head, which I honestly don't care if it's on the back of her head, and it's $100. And that's really cheap for those, so I really want her, but I know shipping's gonna be murder, so I'm going back and forth about her a lot, because that one I'm really seriously considering. And see, another one is Okita Alter, which is, I think, technically her 3rd ascension. It's a really nice, elaborate figure. It just looks really eye-catchy, so definitely of interest. This is an affordable option for me for Musashi once again, which is the Ichiban Kuji. I forget which exact one it was for, but I'm very interested in it, but I do have that scale figure, the one with her red sweater outfit, and I do have that semi-remnant one on pre-order, which is really expensive. So maybe I can be good for now. Something that I've been eyeing forever is the Kiyohime Lancer scale figure, which is actually pretty affordable for her, so I'm like really considering her. But like not, because I don't really have a ton of money. And I don't usually buy like a crazy amount of sabers, but I was eyeing this saber lily because I just really like the posing, and it's, I think, like Ascension 1, but like without the armor, which I find neat because it's not really super common to find her figures that much anymore anyways, so I thought that was of definite interest. So now I think I'm going into the quintuplets section, because I literally typed in quintessential quintuplets into their search engine and just went through all the pages of what was available right now. So the first two things is the mini wall scrolls are not, I don't think they're like the super small size, but kind of like the in-between. I mean, I'm not 100% sure, but I like having the smaller wall scrolls, so I was really interested in these two images for Itsuki, because they're really nice, and especially the Fallen Angel. I was looking at her scale figure, so I was thinking maybe the wall scroll would be a better option, but I don't know, I've kind of been going back and forth about that. I have been once again eyeing more Cospa t-shirts, so the Nino and Itsuki and Miku were three that I was looking at getting, because they're just so comfortable and such high quality t-shirts. Much like I also was eyeing the Japanese outfit and like cherry blossom viewing, Dakimakura covers, or I guess hugging pillow covers, what they call them. The Itsuki and Miku I find are both really pretty with their kimonos, but they're also white, so I'm a little worried about that because my cats love getting on my pillows, and with it just a pure white background, I don't know if it will be safe from them. And then we have a Itsuki Nakano parfait dress clear file, and then I know I also have, there's a Nino parfait dress acrylic standee as well that I was looking at, which are both super cute, but I wasn't really sure like if I'd rather have a clear file or an acrylic, so that's why I had one sister as one and one the other. And there's also the Itsuki Nakano, it's an Aurora acrylic figure princess dress version for her, which is super pretty, and I was kind of interested in all of the sisters, but like that adds up. And I found a cheaper option for one of the acrylics I was looking at had chibi versions that are like a couple dollars each, which is the magical girl versions for Itsuki and Nino, which I do have a couple of, at least from the brand, and they're just really affordable too, but they're like that big and with the like simple little base and whatnot, and these I'm more than happy with like their size, because I just like having like the little small trinkets like that on my shelf. Just look nice, and they don't take over your whole shelf, so nice inexpensive alternative. I was also looking at the vacation version for Itsuki because I thought the shell was like cute, but I might chuck that one out of the, much like I don't really need it, but I was looking at these two Itsuki keychains, the one in her cat outfit, and then there was the swimsuit one, which are both really, I don't know if I'll get both of them. I might just get just the cat because cats. And then some pre-owned figures I was looking at for the quintuplets was the Tenetol Nino Yukata skirt version, or whatever it's called, which is done through Taito, I think. It's F next. I'm just trying to remember who has F next. I think it's Taito. So I know it'll look great, but I've kind of been going back and forth on that design for a while because I don't know if I want that figure or I'd rather have something else. Now, one I've been wanting for a while and have seriously considered getting on many occasions, I was almost tempted to get her at a con too, is the Itsuki date style scale figure where she's got the sweets in her hands because she just looks so cute there. And it's a really nice, like, simple scale figure without taking over your whole shelf again, which I really like that too. Also got the Coreful Renewal Yotsuba prize figure. I wasn't really sure if I wanted Yotsuba, so that's what, or at least this particular version, so I wasn't why I hadn't gotten her quite yet, because I was just still kind of hoo-humming. This I'm probably not getting. It's just in my cart because I was trying to figure out what the heck it was. But it's some special Quintuplets 5th anniversary CD that comes with like a bunch of extra stuff. But the CD is like $80, so I'm like, I could be buying a scale figure with that. So that one is going to be a pass. And then I actually went on a little bit of a Sakura Haruno binge too, because I just wanted to know what they had for her. And I found this clear file, which I originally had the acrylic standee in my cart, but I chucked that one out because I wanted the clear file for that image. I thought it looked a little bit nicer with the background, or at least I enjoyed it a little bit more. And then I found a couple classic Sakura things that I was really excited about, like this keychain that's in like when her hair was longer, which I've never seen merchandise for, so I was really excited about that. And then the scale figure I've been eyeing for a while now, that's the Naruto Gals, not the dynamic one though. But I thought that was fairly affordable for a pre-owned one too, and helped save on a little bit of money. And then I saw the classic acrylic standee as well, which was definitely of interest. I'm just not sure if I'll actually be ordering it or if it's one of those that will sit in my cart until maybe I have extra money. Something I was looking at just because it was stupidly cheap, but I'm probably just going to take this out of my cart because he's not like my number one, is the Utapri Ichinose scale figure, which this is like the cheapest I've ever seen it go for, so that's why I was like tempted to get him, but I'm like, he's not my like number one person. No offense to Ichinose, and I've been looking for the Reiji, so I should try to save shelf space for him instead of prioritizing this Ichinose. But if I had a lot more money on hand, I just would have ordered him regardless. But, I was in a manic episode of shopping, so I wasn't really thinking like that and just wanted to put stuff in my cart. I mean, at least I didn't check out with this stuff or I'd be in tears right now. A new pre-order item, I don't know when this went up, was the Shugochara acrylic standee blind box packs. That they're the mini ones, so they're around the size of this again, and it's got 10 different ones. I might take those out. I don't know. I've kind of been really back and forth about it because I love getting Shugochara merchandise, much like the other shoujo stuff too, but I mean, space is obviously a problem, and because they're the little cubes, sometimes they're a little bit harder to place than some of the other like small acrylics, so kind of why I've been so back and forth, because I'm like, I'm not really. And then we have the AmiAmi Izura Rabbit complete blend 3 and 4, which I had to do a little bit of digging off AmiAmi's website to figure out what these are, and they are the manga like condensed into different books, and then they have bonus items that AmiAmi only has. So cool, but I'm not actually going to get them. They were just there to look pretty. Something I think I will actually be getting is the Marin Liz keychain that's got the Aurora effect, because it's super pretty, and I actually have a Sail Moon one like that I absolutely love, and it's definitely like one of my more favorite ones for keychains I have, and it's pretty expensive, so definitely gonna get that. Honestly, a lot of the small stuff is pretty doable. It's the bigger stuff that I just kind of chucked in my cart that I'm like, what am I doing? I threw a box of Utapri buttons into my cart because they were on sale. But like, now that I'm looking at it again, I'm not really sure why I threw this box in here, because it's not for a photo shoot that like I had cards for in the game, so I don't know why it's in there. It must have been because Manic shopping me was like, it's on sale. Much like, I don't think this is on sale, this customized visual card collection Delightful Night for Utapri. Oh, okay, this one is on sale, and it does look really nice, but I don't think that's something I need. Also, I don't know where I'd put it, so I will be skipping that, but it's an interesting item. Something that I really, 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 really wish I had enough money for, because I've literally talked about wanting a Dolphy for her, is the Marin Kitagawa doll, which is a hybrid active doll, which is one of Japan's bigger doll companies. I think that's part of her surname. The A-Zone, there we go. So they did like the chocolate and vanilla, and there's a Hestia as well. And I didn't know about a Marin, but they look like Dolphys, and I think I can literally reuse some of these same clothing with her too, so that would be really cool. It's also way more affordable than Dolphy's. It's only $270. And I like how I said only $270. I get that's not cheap still, obviously, but compared to a Dolphy Dream, where at release on average they are about $700 after like shipping and stuff, this is a pretty good price. Now I'm sure shipping, like, let's go rough estimate and a bad one, and let's say $100 for shipping, so it should be $370. Still a couple $100 cheaper, and I don't really have to buy like special accessories for her because I'm pretty sure that stuff will all fit her. It's just some of the stuff that's made for the bigger bust I probably will have to skip because of how that cuts, well, proportion wise works on the doll, but that's one I've been really on. Love Live, Sunshine, I've got a Christmas set of tin badges in my shopping cart, along with Sunshine has the Yohane series, and there's a Romanade collection for the Halloween outfits. Those are also kind of just chilling in my shopping cart. And we've got Utapri again, Stars Tours acrylic stand, which look nice, but I probably don't need those. Now, something I was really eyeing was the Near collection for these acrylic keychains where they're like laying down, because they are really cute and I think they would look nice in my Ita bag, but I don't know if I actually need to be buying things for my Ita bag, so they're kind of going back and forth. But something I will be getting for sure is this Miku blind box that I think they're stickers. You know, I'm not even sure because it's like $5, so it's got the birthday collection that I was interested in getting stuff for, but I just didn't purchase anything, so that's a nice compromise, and hopefully will keep me spending a lot of money. I think we've gotten out of the release stuff, and now we're looking at pre-orders. So Kurumi has a birthday project going on, and I have a button for her in my cart for that birthday project. And then there's the Data Live Shikishis for Kotori, Toka, Kurumi, and Yoshino that I have in my cart because I really like the Shikishis, and their loungewear outfits just look super cute, and I thought the Shikishis would be a nice alternative choice than a expensive acrylic standee. Especially at times for girls, like, it adds up. And I have like a cheater method I do for displaying them where I put them in Ziploc bags and then tape the Ziploc bag like to a bookshelf and stuff so I can move them around, but it doesn't damage the sheet. But Angel Next Door, Mahiro Shina, bunny-eared clear file is definitely something I want to get because she looks super cute, much like she has a big acrylic standee American Diner, the blue outfit, which I'm really in love with. It's super, super, super adorable. And then I was really looking at an acrylic standee set because there's not like a ton of Angel Next Door merch, and it's very cute, but kind of one of those, like, how many of these little blind box acrylic standee sets do I need? So I'm leaving it in my safe for later for now. Much like this gorgeous ReZero wall scroll with Amelia, Rem, and Ram all together. I'd love to get it, but I'm just not really sure where I'd put it. So it's gonna hide there for now. I will be getting the Data Live diorama Japanese cherry blossom acrylic with Toka and Kurumi because I wanted both of their like clear files or something, but I couldn't find both of them for like the same item, so I saw that instead. It is a little bit more than buying them separately, but I like the look of like the background, so I think that would be a really cool item to have. And then I was really interested in the Kurumi Jumbo acrylic standee and her school uniform with the cat because I missed an order for, I think it was a pillow cover, and I was really upset about that. So I think that's a nice choice. And then while also doing my digging, I found out that there was a second Arcana set for Cardcaptor Sakura, which I have the first set. So naturally I want the second set to go with it. And then for Data Live, just like the quintuplet t-shirts, I have the Toka shirts in my cart as well because they look really nice. I already have a Kurumi, so I'm skipping her. These two figures I keep going back and forth on so often because I really want to pre-order the Melty Princess Rem and Amelia figures. They're super cute and I'm in love with how they look, but like they come out in months that are already kind of rough for my wallet, so I haven't 100% gotten them yet because I'm like, choices are very difficult. Two I probably will be pre-ordering is the Papa Parade Sakura and Tomoyo, because I missed the deadline on Good Smile and they like closed it, and I'm like, cool. So I'd like to at least secure them for sure. I'm sure they'll pop back up, but I am just going to forget to order them, and then I'm going to be really upset. And then something that I've not seen pop up anywhere, and every time I think I'm going to find her, I don't, is the Toka Aqua Float Girls. I know I missed the pre-order for this, so I'd like to get a copy off AmiAmi. It's pre-owned, but it's sealed, so I've got no problems with that. Now this figure, I was just looking at it because I've always liked the sculpt on it, the Albedo Yukata figure, which is on sale, and she's really cheap for what she is, so I was like really eyeing her, but I'm like, I don't do Overlord. Like, I haven't watched it, so what the heck am I trying to buy an Albedo figure? So I'm like, love to get her, but I'm not getting her right now. Much like the Prisma Wing Nino figure, I really love that figure and like her on the sofa, but I just don't have the money for her because she's a bit more, so we're skipping her. The Shinomiya Kana nurse figure, I've seen someone else own her and she looks amazing, but I kind of just randomly stumbled upon her more recently, so I'm not like, I have to have her right now. So we're good on her, but someone I will be, I think, getting is the virtual YouTuber Hanazono Serena. Now, I don't even know who this girl is, but I just have loved this figure for so long, and it is on such a good sale right now. $65.03 is what she comes to, and it's a 1/7 scale, so I think $65 would be well spent. Looks like it's about 50% off right now, so I'm okay with that. I think that's a good choice. It's kind of getting in the price tag range of Papa Parades, like with shipping, so if you treat it like a Papa Parade, yeah, I think that's a worthwhile investment. Another figure I've been really wanting to get, which I'm like so close to ordering, is the Rem wedding dress figure, because she's on sale right now, brand new as well, for $83.86. And this is such a gorgeous figure, and I love wedding figures. I love them so much. They're so pretty and just have so much detail put into them, and oh man, my wallet. Now something unfortunately I don't think I'll be picking up, even though it's a really good price, is the Hestia Bunny 1/4 scale figure. Let's see, her price conversion right now is $218. Like, I was almost ready to pay $500 for her at a con, but I decided to get some other stuff instead. But now she's for $218, and man, oh my gosh, I really want her. I guess part of my problem also too is shelf space at the moment. Now, if I actually got her, I would find shelf space. I don't know, man. Like, I'm really close to buying her, but like... Alright, and the last thing that's on the list is the Hestia wedding figure, which is right now on... There's a copy of her in the pre-owned section for $112, and I like really want her, but... because it's Hestia, and again, I love wedding figures, but this wedding figure's always had a slight, like, there's something about it that I'm not 100% sold on, but I would still really like to have her. And maybe it's just, part of my problem is, just not seeing it in person, because I know sometimes, like, I'm kind of like, about a figure, and then I see it in person, I'm like, oh, that looks way nicer. Like, some surprise figures, I'm like, so maybe that's just my problem, but for now I'm not getting her. Instead, I made some very bad financial decisions. But first up, the pre-order stuff, I decided to go with the Sakura clear file, the Kurumi button, the set of 4 Shikishis, and I did the Mahiru Shina 2 acrylic standees. I was gonna try to get the red diner one as a wall scroll, but literally the wall scroll pre-order period closed while I was debating, so instead I just went with the acrylic, because I'm also, who am I kidding, where like, where would I put that big of a wall scroll? So probably just works out better to get that acrylic. I was a little bummed. And then I did indeed pre-order the Cardcaptor Sakura, Tomoyo, and Sakura pop-up braids because I really want those and don't want to risk not getting them because my heart would be broken because I love Cardcaptor. AmiAmi is going to be the death of me. Not actually, but... So I did get the Sakura acrylic keychain, and then the 2 cheapy acrylics for Nino and Itsuki. I also put in the Miku birthday blind box, which I still don't know what it is, but it's super cute, and I was looking at that merchandise anyways, so good compromise. So I also got the virtual YouTuber Hana Zono Serena scale figure, which I mean, she's brand new, so for $60, that's really cool, and I can't wait to see how she looks. And I did indeed get that Rem scale figure, along with the Marin Liz acrylic keychain. And then something that was not even in my list earlier is, I don't even know how to say her name really, like Moise or something. This girl, I have been looking at her pretty on and off. My cousin sent me a message with the link to her and was like, look, they have pre-owned copies of her. I know how much you love bunny girls. And I'm like, why did you do this to me? But since she's like $60 instead of, I think she's another one of those when she gets, well, original release she was like $200. Okay, well, I can't click on the item to find it because it's a pre-owned item, but I think that's another one of those, so I'm saving money in the long run. But I was like, ouch, this hurts, because I was also getting, it's a grade C, so we'll see how bad the fading is, but the Skahawk Bunny 1/4 scale is on the back of her head. They're supposed to be fading, and she's like $100. So really excited to see what she looks like. I'm gonna have to do a bunch of rearranging on my upper shelves where the bunnies already are, because she's not gonna fit as the way it sits right now. So I'm probably gonna have to just overall evict some people so she can fit up there. And then I've got some like small stuff that I wasn't even looking for originally. I was just digging through a sale section because I'm like, what's in the sale? So I got this Kotori acrylic, which is the Mew Zodiac version. I used to have this card in the game, so I thought that'd be really nice to have because obviously they killed the game, so there's nothing for it now. I also got this Chuya magnet, which it's really cheap and it looks nice. And I was like, a magnet? That's cool. And then there's a Yuri little mini acrylic figure, which I'm actually pretty excited about because aside from it being $1, it's super cute. Also continuing with the acrylics is the Hanukkah Shichi Fukujin version, which I had that card as well. So that's also really nice to get. And then I didn't know that Bell House did a Rurouni Kenshin set for the little chibi acrylic figures, so I managed to get the Sanosuke. I'm really sad that they didn't have Kaoru anymore. Everyone else is gone, but I really like Sano, so that's cool. What's also cool is the Figure Arts minis are always really expensive, and I found they were liquidating the Yuri one for like $6. So, I mean, I can't really complain for $6 Figure Arts mini, because those things, like, are really expensive. Like, on average, they're about $40-$50, give or take shipping. So, okay. And then continuing the Yuri theme, I got a clear file as well. Did not need, but it just looked nice. I chose that instead of an acrylic that was like $10, so saving money. And then instead of getting the wedding figure, I decided to get the Hestia, I don't even know what this figure technically is called, but it's the one where she's got the apples, because that one's been one of my grails for a really long time. It didn't formally make it onto like my grail video, because there just was way too much, but that's kind of been in that category of grails for a really long time. And she's like $80, which is like the cheapest I've seen her. It is pre-owned, but that's fine with me. It's a B+ bracket, so I'm sure it's gonna look really nice and not have any like weird problems. Really excited for that. And then something I'm not paying for, but I figured since it's part of this order that I would show it. My cousin had me order the Super Sonoko-chan Seikatsu Michaku Shuzai special figure Oyatsu Time Shorebird version. That was a lot. It's a game prize Sonoko, which is super cute, and honestly a great steal. So there was some really good price bracket like that figure that I was also thinking, but I'm trying to be good. Not that I'm doing very good at being good with not getting more. But so that is the damage that I have dealt. Hopefully I don't come back and raid the pre-owned more. I just might have to start selling some more of my stuff and working longer is all. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully this was fun and entertaining in some way, and see you next time. Bye!